Motherfucking October!
Oh yeah, it is October. So you're painting all orcs this month,
Well, I'm definitely gonna paint 8 orc, but
and you're gonna paint one orc on October, month of the orcs.
I might get 3 or 4 done. Well, like I still gotta paint my big guy, but
The biggest joke on the British is making the orcs British.
fucking hate British orcs. Oh, I hate British orcs.
Oi!
At least call the Welshans so they don't sound proper.
I know. The Welsh, horrible language. What do you want to talk about?
Well, October is a very special month for me. I painted a lot of amazing orcs, some of them which sit on your desk or wherever you keep them.
Yeah, underneath my TV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I obviously I have to do at least a big badass orc. I've already finished my war boss with Squig Hammer, so I have to pick another war boss, which I sent you the picture here. Has 2 options. I have 5th edition modified orc war boss on the left.
Yeah.
Who, classic war boss. I switched his head out, so he has like an Iron Jaws helmet on, which I think just looks cooler.
Ooh.
But I also have one of the Beast Snagga war bosses on the right.
The helmet.
And
the big ass claw. Oh, they both got claws.
yeah, well,
They both got
this one
horns too.
he's got the horns. Now, the way I built him, I didn't put all the pieces on him.
Oh,
He looks like a pretty complicated model, right?
kind
A lot
of.
going on in there.
This one big thing.
They had more shit on him. The way I built him is enough for me to enjoy the painting process. If I had put the rest of his gear on, because he's supposed to have like a shoulder-mounted gun, he's supposed to have like the squig bird thing that he has attached to it as well, that like is like his sights or whatever.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have more fur. He's actually supposed to have 2 horns on his back too, which I thought was stupid. I did not like that.
Yeah,
And he's supposed to have like the big metal jaw that the orc war bosses wear.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that has no mask?
Right.
All right, I got what you're saying. That's that.
Like that's too fucking much, man.
Where's he get the tusks from?
I couldn't tell you. One
What's
has really
horns,
cool,
and the other one has tusks.
what makes the 40k orcs cool in comparison to the others is, one, they don't have like twink orcs in 40k. That's a terrible word to use for them, but like they're just so skinny. They're not like the big hulking brutes that are orcs that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Fantasy. They have the iron jaws, but I think they wear too much armor.
40k is supposed to look brooding and scary. That is.
Right. In 40k,
They're built.
there's like 3 different kinds of orcs, and they're all big hulking badasses.
Ooh.
So you have like there's like the regular orcs. They have like a special set squad of orcs you can get that's like just newer.
Yeah.
And they're pretty cool looking. They're a little static when it comes to how they can be built. And then they have the Beast Snaggas, which is what he's part of. And yeah, they just wear more pelts and animal fetishes, so
Ooh.
that's what he's part of. That's why he has the tusks and the fur pelt.
Yeah, I like
They're
them.
pretty cool.
They look neat.
I actually was going through my sprues, and I reminded myself that I actually have a squad of squig riders.
Yeah.
So it's, orc boys riding monstrous squigs, some of them of which have been modified with motorcycle tires and things to make them go faster.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. But I was like, I'm gonna do a war boss. They were already in the bit box. The riders are still on the sprue, so
Nothing wrong with that.
I assembled them both, and I'm gonna do one of them for the painting competition for the store.
Ooh.
There's no theme. There's no theme this month, so I'm gonna ride October for it. And so far, because I asked the guys which one should I do, I've got 2 votes for the Beast Snagga boy,
Yeah.
and none for the other guy.
Oh.
I know.
Poor guy ain't getting no love. When are you gonna make
And-
the ore copter?
Oh, you know, when I feel like getting back to it.
You gotta start doing planes and stuff, man.
Dude, if I had an orc bomber, I'd be so happy.
No, you just gotta make
Actually,
one.
I was going through my orc stuff, and I realized I was missing some stuff, and I found some bits that I couldn't figure out what they went to. And so I had to go through my project boxes to figure out what was built already, and I opened up the orc box, and lo and behold, there's the Defcopter.
Woo.
The squad of enhanced boys there, the newer set. One of the knobs I was missing, found him, he's in there too. And Boondocka Snazwagon.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah,
I do.
that's my favorite ride. And
I want to copy so badly, but it'll take forever for you to paint it.
I know, I'm the best.
You need more Air Forces into your army, man.
Besides, I might have one more Defcopter after this one, and then I have like a gunship for the Space Wolves. That's about all my flying models.
Oh, I know.
I do have Tau stuff that it's supposed to be for a charity, but I don't think we got enough painters for it, so I think that fell through.
Oh, gotcha.
Technically, my I think it's called Star Corps Commander for the Tau. He's on a flying base, so technically he's a flying model.
Ooh.
So
Neat.
now I just gotta figure out what I want to do with those, because I got like 15 or 16 models.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of models.
All right, but for the Tau, yeah.
Tau sucks. They're dying off. They're robots.
No, they're not robots. They're organic creatures.
Tau?
Yeah, the Tau.
Don't they have robots?
They use robots.
Yeah.
They're not as big as the other races. They don't have as many people, but they also use other species in their armies, like the Groot and the Vespid.
Democracy.
It's called the Greater Good. But they're also technologically one of the most advanced races out there. It took them 6,000 years to get to where they are technologically. Whereas it took the Imperium of Man 40,000 to get to where they are. So they're smart. They're very smart, and that's why they have some of the most powerful guns in the 40K universe. Like one of their larger mechs that I don't want to buy. They have like a railgun that would just literally fry a Titan. It's so fucking powerful. And that's tabletop rules. They're OP as fuck. The problem is they're terrible at close combat.
Yeah, they're robots. They suck at close combat.
They don't. There's organic creatures within their mech suits.
I have played Retribution 40K, and the Tau has a robot.
The Tau use robots, yes.
See?
But they're like the mech army. Like they think of any Gundam that's ever existed, that's the Tau. They're just better at it.
Yeah. They're not popular.
That's why they don't have a month like the orcs.
Yeah, orc boys. I like my orcs. I gotta clean off my orcs. They're getting dust all over the tops.
I find it's best to just buy like a super soft makeup brush and just kind of dust them like that.
Yeah.
Scratch the paint and gets the dust and webs and all that.
Oh, they're in their containers. It's just the containers have dust on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't opened them since I got them. Because I keep, I break them off easily. So, I don't touch them.
I remember. Snapped all the bullets off his gun. And
my
your
Druid lost his staff.
Snapped in half.
I don't know how his staff snapped. That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I painted Anubis for the painted competition for this month. Not October, but September. And I never dropped him. I never knocked him over. Yet part of his ear's missing.
I don't even know how I dropped my metal guy that I was looking at, and he fell to the ground and snapped off his base. So I gotta re-glue him.
Did you ever fish out those parts you were throwing away?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I think I threw them away. I don't know what I did with them.
You motherfucker! I told you to send them to me. I'll fix them.
Did I not send them to you?
No.
I did something with them. I don't know where they went.
Well, if you didn't throw them away, you can send them to me and I'll fix them.
True.
I have a lot more experience building metal miniatures than you.
I know. I just need to be able to see so I can start painting again. Such a hard decision on how to paint people that you're trying to customize yourself.
Right. I mean, the biggest thing, and I still struggle with this too, I think a lot of people do, is you gotta not overthink it.
I know.
Simplicity can really matter here. Like, you know, like if you look at like the blade that the one orc's carrying there, that big fucking chopper he's got.
Yeah.
Like, I could paint each section a different color, but I could also just make it all silver. It's a fucking blade. Like, why overcomplicate it? You know,
Yeah.
it's still gonna look good. Which is part of the reason I cut pieces off of that guy. Like, there is such thing as too much.
Do you use anything to dry the paint faster, or you just let it sit there?
I just let it sit there.
Oh.
I'm actually having problems with my primer right now. It takes like almost a day and a half to dry.
It's probably super humid.
It is pretty humid. I've got my damp rid stuff running right now, like to keep the moisture out of the air. But yeah, when I finish priming my models, I'll put them in front of a fan with the damp rid container right next to it and let it run for like 10 or 12 hours.
Oh, I was gonna say, get a dehumidifier.
I need to. I really do.
I mean,
I have one. I have one in the studio.
Yeah.
But I don't have one at home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think your room is big enough for one.
I'm actually having a problem with lighting right now because all the outlets are on the wall with my computer. My desk is on the other side of the room.
Oh.
And the only outlet that's there, the desk covers. So I can't actually plug anything into it.
Get an extension cord. Get one of those
Yeah.
power boxes.
I was looking at, like, it's just like a little $4 cord, and it's like the what plugs into the wall is flat, so I can have like a desk up against it, and then I can just wrap that around and plug the lamp into that.
Yeah. Or just get what a tower box is, just a tower that you put on your desk, plug it into the outlet. Ooh, and they got like 50 different outlet slots.
Yeah, I'll get something, you know. But for now, I have a little clip thing, like clip light that hooks to the top of my desk, and it's like one of those like LED lights.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's a rechargeable one. Usually they're battery powered. I ran into a rechargeable one. I was like, oh, this actually might work better.
Oh, yeah, for LEDs.
Yeah, the battery ones fucking suck. They'll run for a couple months and then they just fucking trash out.
Usually what happens. Alright, what's happening with the Space Marines game?
The Space Marine game? Oh yeah.
What's operations all about?
So yeah, I quit playing the main campaign as Titus and I went to operations because I can't play online anyways, so I gotta do everything by myself, and if I'm gonna do it, I want to be rewarded for it. Hence operations. So operations is the campaign. It's still a campaign. You have to pick your missions independently. So if you want to do it chronologically, you still have to make sure you're playing the right missions for, you know, one before the other kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's just basically you're just playing the campaign with your own character?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
so
should have just done that.
Yeah, you can play Titus if you want Titus's story. You're still going to get the story if you're playing operations. It just, instead of Titus being the guy you play, he's just a guy on the Vox you listen to.
I mean, yeah, we're playing together, so we weren't even Titus, so.
Right. So in operations, you get to fully customize your Space Marine.
Yep.
You can pick from a variety of classes depending on how you want to play. If you're a close combat guy, there's close combat options. I'm playing heavy, so you know I got the big guns and shit like that. You get to customize your armor, pick your colors, and I pay for the gold edition, so I have like the upgrades, quote unquote, that come with the DLC, like the season pass or whatever.
Which is what?
Extra armor things.
Anything useful?
Well, I don't know. because you have to unlock them.
Oh yeah, because it's a pass.
Yeah, so like they're available for you to unlock, but you still have to unlock them. And half of it, you have to complete operations, X amount of operations. Like, you know, like I've unlocked a helmet for completing 2 operations.
Woo!
Some of them, they're like 12, 30, 50.
Damn.
It gets very complicated. That's for the armor pieces, so you can stylize your guy. For your symbols and paint colors, there's an in-store or an in-game currency. You can't buy this currency. You can only unlock it through completing operations.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, it's a grind fest essentially. So you can like if you were to go onto like my screenshots on Steam, you'll see I have a picture posted of my guy. He's like blue and orange right now. I was trying to build my chapter's colors,
blue and purple.
But yeah, the blue and purple. So I'd be playing my custom chapter in the game. Problem with that is, I have the blue unlocked. I have to complete like another 2 operations so I can buy the upgrades to get the purple,
which we can do together.
If we can get it to run online, I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
Right.
It's one of those things. Same thing with all divers. If it works, it works, which it doesn't right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll level up your character as you go, and there's like upgrades you can find through the operations that'll let you upgrade your weapons as well. But yeah, there's like 6 different upgrades and currencies you have to collect as you complete the operations so that you can actually do the upgrades and get your paint colors and your armor pieces.
Nice.
It all flows together because every completion you usually get like a weapon upgrade, 30 of those currencies you need for the colors and stuff. And as you'll level up, you'll unlock armor pieces. So
yeah, gives you something to grind towards.
Yeah, but if you play just the normal campaign, if you beat the campaign, you might unlock that stuff. I don't know.
What's the point of playing the campaign then?
Yeah, really, like you should just be playing operations.
Yeah, you get your own character. No one really cares for Titus. I mean,
because you still get the trophies for it too.
Oh,
like I closed Steam. Yeah, I just did the one mission, and I didn't just do it, but like recently I did the mission where I had to deploy a Prometheum bomb into the well to destroy the Tyrannus swarm.
Yeah.
I did in operations, and I got the fucking trophy. So, yeah. Like I literally after that I went through and read them all, and it does not fucking matter. There's no reason to play the main campaign.
What do they call you then if you're not playing as Titus?
Brother.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
The same. It feels like the same.
Yeah, and then like all the trophies, just like playing the different classes of a Space Marine, and then like killing things with their weapons or doing their specialties X amount of ways.
It's a lot better.
It's really just built for operations.
Yeah.
Like the only reason you play campaign is because you care about Titus, which I don't. So
yeah, I guess this playing the campaign was just to get people to play the campaign before they released operations. Yeah, campaign seems like it sucks compared to operations. Because I want to play melee class, so.
Oh, they got 2 or 3 of them. So
I want the hammer.
Yep, assault class. They got the hammers, buddy.
I want the little hammer. All right. Got anything else? Or are we ending it on this one?
No, I think that covers everything. It's October. I'm gonna paint an orc.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to unlock the ability to build my chapter in game.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right, this
October, baby.
This was 31.
30 motherfucking October.
We're your favorite uncles on the internet. Adios.
See you guys later.